doing anything.
Well, they ain't doing nothing.
That's what I'm telling you. It says record SLP.
Yeah.
The
front's not open. Huh? The front's not open. What front? Right there.
That's supposed to be automatic. It's automatic, and when you
there it is.
push the button, push the red button.
Oh yeah.
We're in Sacred Heart Cemetery, and we can see what we're doing here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take a picture, go around this way. Look at the beautiful daffodils up there blooming. And we look right up there. You can see the dome. It is up there quite high, but it's beautiful in here right now. We're in the same area, and this is down at the bottom. It's a beautiful carousel. Look at the beautiful buildings. And there's the dome. Again, I'll walk down farther and get a better picture of it. As you can see, you get lots of detail on that picture, or on that church. We're going to save our legs and feet and take a ride up there instead of trying to walk. Going up to that dome, that beautiful church. We're at the top, right up at Sacred Heart at the cemetery, Sacred Heart Cemetery, and there's the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to pan it over and you'll get an idea of the scenic part of France. Now, and right through there is the say it for me area for this artist. And it's been drizzly, but really not, it's just cool and windy and damp. And they will paint your picture and they paint other pictures there also. But now, right now, Craig is having his profile cut out. As you can see, in the yellow jacket there. And the man's just standing there and cutting out the profile. We'll see what a great job he does. And that is the finished copy of Craig with his glasses on. Perfect. That's great, Craig. I approve.
Camera.
Okay. And this is Justine. Justine. And there's Justine's profile. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. And this is Scotty's. No. It looks pretty much like him, doesn't it? That's a good job, Scotty. There we have the artist.
I don't want to give a compliment. You're a nice people. So you make pleasure for children. This cafe. Make us to exist.
Tracy. Let Grandma see. And that is Tracy's. Isn't that beautiful? Some beautiful work. Here we're at the carousel. Right now, their kids are spinning that thing. That's Julianne, Craig, and Tracy.
Oh, I know there's two Tracy.
And they're coming around again here in a minute. You see the adults on the ponies? Little kids at heart. Craig. This is right below the Sacred Heart Cemetery area, the church. They're having a grand time. We are in the monument for the Cathedral of St. Denis. The crypt was dedicated in 775, And the church was built in 1429. These are just a couple of statues that are here. Just take a look at the size of this church. See in the background. And we are up on like a mezzanine. I'm looking at this here. I don't know how it's coming out. I hope it comes out better than...
Can I see what it looks like? It always does.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you should get a little tiny bit.
All right, we'll go on. These statuettes are of Louis the 14th, no, the Louis 16th, and Marie Antoinette. And laying here to represent different ones that have passed away. This is to be Charles de Velcos. Well, I'll get down here and pick it up. 1297 to 1348, and Marie d'Espan, 1379. And this is Blanche de Breton. I don't see, 1348. But these are statuettes that are laying just as if their crypt was there. Now, I'm not sure if it is or not. Is that a place where their bodies are supposed to be there?
Below.
Yeah, in there, the bodies are buried there. And that's a statuette of their bodies. This is of a princess, but she's not identified. From where we're at now, looking at that, there you can see some is way over. Other bodies being laid out. This explains who is laid out, as you can see in the numbers. Numbered as they're laid out in the crypt. This one happens to be Louis the 18th, 1755 to 1824. And that's where his burial is. And there is Louis the 16th. And as we go on, I can't see what the other ones are. But there are 6 here. And that is the explanation of who's laid there. And at number 5 was Louis the 16th that I had just mentioned, just pointed out. Pardon? But these could have been the original covers, we feel, but we're not sure. But there's numbered. Those pieces are numbered. They must have been dug up. And here's another section. It must be as they dug those up, that one piece 44. They're keeping the pieces together.
How was it destroyed? Oh, wow.
There's the wall. And we look down here, and there's a burial place that shows you how they were laid out. We were just explaining to us that these bodies were dug up because of the different things that had happened through the wars, through the centuries. This first crypt was dedicated in 775. And the bodies were dug up, and if you will notice, the folds of the clothes and all are laying as if they are standing, and they're waiting for their to be resurrected. The figurines in front are made from a different material. Those in the back and the figurines that we showed you before are made of the same stone that was at the church, that the church was built from. Children, prince and princesses alike were buried the same way.
Exactly the same person in the society. And the tomb of the king was the most important. Even if the king is followed by another person. It's a little bit of the show of the king. The coronation change, the ceremony of the burial change in the Spain, lot of things change. And here in France, I don't know if you...
This place is just magnificent. And this is Elaine, who took us, and Justine. And here comes Scott and Isabel and Scott.
Oh, Jacob.
The depth of this is just unreal. I said dedicated in 775. Just look. I'll get up to the windows. Look at your stained glass windows, are magnificent. And I'll go sweep over here. This church was built and rebuilt. But the detail, the beauty, you just can't get over how gorgeous this place is. But it is so cold in here. My feet are so cold that my toes are numb. This is St. Denis. And this is in Paris. And this is Henry and Catherine. Did your mom see this?
Yeah. They look very
They're all ready to be resurrected.
looking up at heaven.
Yeah, they're looking to heaven. Eyes are open on all of these statuettes. And they're praying. But the way the clothes are hanging. And I'll walk up there a little closer. Get the detail on the clothes, that floret on the clothing. Fleur-de-lis, that's right. Now look at the brocade all around the edge, the pillows that he's laying on, the beard, the crown. It's really something. And look, take a look, walk over here. Now these statues are all like this, but look at her dress. It looks like it's brocaded and set. Look at the way the folds of the material are. It is absolutely beautiful. It's unreal. I think it is, honey. Okay. We are now outside. Look how black the stone is on this church. It tells you how old it is. I'm going to try and get some more of it. It is a very old church, like we said, 1429, I think. And that's just right over there, back at that door, right straight through is where we went in. This is something fantastic. And we're in Heron. Oh, and Scotty is going to walk away from us, aren't you, Scotty? That's not nice. And we are at, there's Elaine and Denise Ricq. She's not Ricq anymore, and her husband, and Julianne, and Denise and Arthur are sister and brother. And this is their home.
Where'd you get it?
We can't believe, just take a look if you can see the roof of this house. They are tile.
Et bon, ils peuvent pas le changer maintenant, Isabelle, du coup, elle fait sa voiture.
Bah oui, voilà. Bah oui. On fait une photo.
And the brick, these are old homes.
Oh, moi j'ai cette place.
So you can see what they look like, and they're very close together. Yes?
Me too.
Yeah, okay, Ray.
Well, you can take. Will you take that picture?
They're going to take pictures now. We're getting Ray and Scotty with the family.
Yes.
Okay. I got to get out of here. I got to quit and take some pictures.
They didn't have guns over here.
Yeah, they have guns.
Scott, John Wayne.
Yeah, John Wayne. John Wayne, that's
We
right.
fix them up.
Il m'a dit
Hey, Scott, you said I was John Wayne.
John Wayne.
I got it. Remember that pearl handle gun?
Yeah, he's got a pistol.
I'll take a picture of that.
Non, tout à l'heure, speak, Scott.
Yeah, that's
English. Oh, that's all right. American.
Americans, the French say Americans speak like John Wayne.
Yeah.
All right, Pilgrim, I think I'm gonna have to shoot you now. That's how Americans talk.
Anglais? English?
Here he comes.
Oh,
That's
tu fais la photo là.
Oh, that's you're talking $500-600 here.
Il n'y a pas de flash.
You know that?
Attends, voilà. What is it? Avec,
What is that? Où est?
Oh, yeah. Brownie? Brownie, yeah.
LeBron's, yeah, LeBron.
Yeah.
Italien.
Yeah.
Oh, il est italien.
He says it's
This is Denise and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Italien.
Italy.
yeah. Italia?
Italian.
A lot of soup.
Italy.
Hein?
A lot of money.
Ah ouais?
Yeah, I don't see it started. Yeah.
No, it doesn't understand.
Ah, c'est italien.
I got
Creed.
This is a picture of the coat rack that is in Albert's and Denise's home. The standalone hook is from a...
J'étais vraiment étonnée, j'ai dit merde, c'est quand
We are in the cemetery in Wassy, France.
Comment ça se fait qu'il y a
And this happens to be Marie Herbin, the spouse of Adolf Belot, B-E-L-O-T. I'll give you a swipe of the cemetery. Look at the stones, the age.
Ah, on les sent plus dans ma voiture que dans la voiture à papa. Ça, c'est bien. Est-ce que tu penses que les gosses...
Very pretty.
Ah non, je vais laisser. Les gosses, on va les laisser.
These are all imitation flowers. You see how the stones are, and the families are buried here. You will have several people right now. Now there's 4 here. Over here there's only 2, Adolf and Marie buried here.
Train.
Over there are many more.
Train.
Drive train.
Train.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Railway.
No.
Railway.
Chemin de fer. Yes. Yes. And drive.
Drive the
Drive the
train.
train. Okay. In American,
Retraité.
engineer,
Yes.
drive train, engineer. Same name, but engineer. Train engineer. Yeah. I
This
thought
is Isabel and
chemistry.
Scott
You know, chemist,
translating,
elements.
trying to translate the 2 languages.
Cheminot. So,
Just to show you this one family plot. Look at all the marble there.
repair.
Grandfather was not him, but somebody
That name.
that name.
Baudrin. B-A-U-D-R-I-N.
That person was young, 28.
Yeah. 1903 to
You can look on them.
1931.
Papier.
There's Clement.
I give you a look on
oui,
it.
sur le papier, oui.
Yeah.
Oui,
Clement.
marqué.
Clement Baudrin is
I'm gonna go.
Baudrin is
va avoir des belles
1870 to
chaussures là-bas.
1955.
Juliane, tu vas...
Well, it's not color, honey. That's just to see. Grandpa's just checking out the cemetery to make sure that he hasn't missed any family. They're really enjoying this trip. It's marvelous. Everyone has been just fantastic to us, too. Yeah, we are. They've been wonderful. They won't let us pay for anything. No, pay for tickets or anything to go to any. They're just thrilled to death to have us come. He's in his heavens. He told Kathy, this is better than deer hunting. That's something. Yeah. Let's take a look at the fence around the cemetery here. It encloses it. Right in my pocket.
Blanc. Blanc stripe. Blanc stripe. Hold. Go. Les Pieux, they call it Les Pieux. Les Pieux. Le café Les Pieux.
Yes,
Oh, they already figured it out.
It's probably Les Pieux.
Smile, you're on candid camera.
You probably don't even.
Yeah, it does.
I found another one.
Did you?
Gordon.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gordon.
It's an older one.
We are at Isabel and Elaine's, Rick's home, and he has a wine cellar. And as you can see, that's his wine closet there. We start there, and we come around here, and look at the wine, the vin there. These are dated, and I'm late date, 1986. We go over here. And all the different wines. It's unreal. And you got the still pictures too, haven't you, Rick?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll look here. I won't Conservation. He's got rubber bands.
Be careful with these snakes.
And yeah,
You break one, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. 1991 is on this one. Bonjour Haute, or Bonjour, I don't know. Product of France.
Okay, that's good enough. Go to
Yeah, I'm going to the next one.
She's gonna film each buck's out.
Ça chaîne,
All right.
Yeah.
Here we have now
Say the name.
Ça chaîne, mon crachet. 93.
1993. Okay, thank you.
He said the year.
Huh?
So that's
said
good.
the year.
Go on over there.
Yeah.
Pat.
Here we have.
Châteauneuf du Pape. 91. Yeah. Oh, gross.
That's all.
Go on over there.
You see the boxes of it too. He has a box that this is cool down here for him. And then over here, we're going back. He's bringing out some fine wines.
I don't know all the
Or Mouton.
Mouton Cadet,
Mouton.
Baron Philippe de Rothschild.
That's behind there.
Okay, 1988.
You must drive all over France to get that.
1988, yeah.
You must drive all over France to get that. Mm-hmm. Well, go over here, Pat.
Just a minute. He's taking right where he wants us to go to.
His dad had a collection. His
Yeah, his
dad
dad
has a
had-
collection at the house we were yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At their home.
Really?
Yeah, but his collection was probably half of one of these.
Frenchmen drink wine.
Yes.
He's a wine collector.
Champagne, là-bas?
Champagne? Yeah.
Champagne.
Right.
Yes.
Did you get this one down here?
Yes, we start off with that one. And we'll go over here. Right, Grandpa. And here's another. This is champagne. Gordon Rouge. Mm-hmm. Champagne. From Rheims, France. And then we go over here.
From the Ricq.
Oh, Ricq. Oh. See, right. Oh, yeah, right here. That's a Ricq. Le Cheval.
Back up a little because it's right on there. It's not getting the label.
Yeah. It's not going to take it. 1995. Ricq. R-I-C-Q.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
It's, but see, you tip this and it looks different.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So I'm not even, I can't even judge with that. Up there, yeah.
Même pas ouvert.
Down over there. Hey.
Well,
Oh.
Plein.
Yes. Those good. Yes.
Mariage Nicolas.
Yeah.
Mariage
Oh.
Olivier. Mariage Juliane.
When his children get married, that's what their present.
Oh, that's a oh.
And it will be, it's 1992, so it will be
When the-
quite old. It will
Yeah.
be very good.
When they
It will
get
be
married,
20,
then they
20
will be
years
there.
old, which is about the best
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
It's about the best.
It's,
Arié.
okay.
Hey, Stéphane.
Scott.
California.
Une.
One California.
One California.
What'd you do with the other one?
Sunset, huh? California
The little ones?
selection.
Oh, we bought her a big one, didn't we?
Oh.
Oh, that, no, that was Arthur.
Arthur,
Arthur
yeah.
has that one, yeah. Oh,
Ah.
Pas vin français.
no, it's not France. It's California wine. It's good.
Fini. On
Fini?
ferme.
Oh, that's plenty.
Oh, Grandpa's still looking.
No, there's none over there. And here we have this other. It's a Bordeaux. A Bordeaux.
Sell wine from all over.
1997, 98. So they are they're younger wines.
Jurassic Park.
Maybe.
No, Menger. American. No, American. Got his refrigerator full.
There's no room for food though.
No room for food. And some in the freezer. Okay.
Quand même pas.
We're at Elaine's and Isabel's. We're having dinner. We have sheets in courses.
Cheese.
Elaine, Arthur, and they're partying.
Ah bon.
They're having beer.
Ça met tout ce qu'on peut.
And here's Tracy just came in. Arthur and Marguerite. And Isabel and Scott. Party time. Party.
Ah, moi non.
No. Elaine, no bean. Yeah,
He drinks
no water.
Yeah.
No good.
Hey, what the?
The bean.
Uh-oh.
The bean is right there in that carafe. That's the bean.
La carafe de vin. Yes.
What?
Well, be careful. We're getting along.
En blanc, beaucoup de bois. Vert,
And story,
Oh, I got
French,
Yes.
say, French.
Yes.
Story in the American.
Yes.
And cowboy,
Cowboys. Yeah.
and candidate.
The wood.
Wood.
Yes.
Bois.
Chop the wood.
And,
Wood.
Stack it.
Stack.
and Indian.
Yes.
Yeah, the Indian.
Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy,
Yes.
and say, men.
Tu racontes un film là, j'avais.
L'homme blanc,
Ouais.
beaucoup
Say.
de bois, très rigoureux l'hiver.
Winter is
Yeah.
Ah oui.
Indian say, oh.
Oh.
Oh. The men,
En black.
white men, cowboy,
Yes.
En black, en blanc.
Black, un black. Un black, c'est pas les
candidate.
enfants.
Winter,
Un cabriolet.
2 months, 2 months, Indien.
Yes.
Cowboy. Hey, boy,
John Wayne.
Come here.
Oh.
Winter is calm.
Yes.
Indien, say, look. Yes, winter. Indien.
Quoi?
The cowboy,
Ah,
Tu nous racontais l'histoire.
when
On va le mettre à la télé.
Ah oui, mais
the Indian say me, hiver,
Yeah.
catch.
Wow.
Stack it up more, huh?
Il n'y a plus resté de la forêt.
One month,
Yes.
1 month,
Yes.
the Indians pass.
Yes.
Hey, boys, come. Winter is calm. Indian,
Cannelle?
l'homme blanc.
Non.
Yes.
yes, winter, very, very.
Yes.
And cowboy
On
say,
t'a pas encore fini.
Yes.
Un l'homme blanc.
you say winter far.
Yes.
Why? And cowboy, candidate,
Yes.
very, very boys. Winter,
Yes.
cowboy, candidate,
Cut more wood. More wood.
Indian, I don't know. Winter, I look, cowboy, candidate, they say,
Cowboy doesn't know if it's going to be how cold it is.
and story going back.
C'est cowboy.
And French. Say American crazy.
Oh, thanks.
Crazy. I cut it up. And Alain.
Beaucoup de bois.
Candidate.
Mais là, regarde,
Candidate.
regarde là le bois.
Boy, bois. And I speak
Ellen,
history in a cowboy and quand white c'est
Dictionnaire. Dictionnaire.
Ouais.
Là, tout volant, je sais pas, le chaperon rouge qui était en train de rencontrer Chanel.
Là, tu prends un peu, hein. Ça dure
Ah bah non,
longtemps.
parce que c'est l'histoire.
Mais ce village jour, j'ai dit
Ah, j'avais entendu.
Ah bon?
Ouais, jamais en américain,
Mais
jamais
si.
en anglais.
Mais si,
Mais là, je en anglais.
Ah,
Ah bah j'ai jamais dit en anglais. When.
When?
John.
Non, non.
John
Ah,
Herbin.
quand. Quand. When.
Yeah.
The boy white carried up
Yes.
very, very
That's very, lots of wood.
winter is very
Très
cold.
Yes.
What? Indian, I don't know. Indian, I don't know. Mais
Still lots of wood. From Florida.
crazy.
Crazy.
Hey,
Oh,
tu descends. Bah si je pensais que j'aurais
Arrête que c'est en anglais, dis donc.
Tu n'as pas fait la conclusion.
And here is the wood pile right by the basin.
the man white. Alors,
Look at the map here.
Yes.
Here's Paris,
alors, is
Paris,
Yeah,
and
the
Brest.
the
the
cake,
cake.
See the
His
map?
name.
yeah.
This name is
Paris.
Paris.
Brest.
Brest.
Oh,
Paris,
okay.
Brest.
His name.
The name,
Paris. Couronne.
the crown,
Crown.
Candidat. Couronne.
Crown. Yes.
Couronne. And candidat.
Yes.
Cream.
Cream.
And
Yes.
and put it back.
this name.
si.
Paris,
Brest.
Paris,
Yes.
Brest.
Absolument.
And
Moi, ça dans le Nord.
Si, là, je suis à Curigon.
the cake chocolat.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, chocolate down
This
there.
name is religieuse.
What we would call, it's almost like a cream puff.
Girl.
Religious. Monk. Girl. Nun.
Girl.
So nun.
Nun.
None.
Nun.
Yes.
Yes.
T'en as un?
And,
Ah ben quand même, hein.
and autre gâteau abondance.
Yes. Ah, merci.
Ah.
Patricia?
Oh, is it rich?
Oh,
Il est beau, hein? Very good.
Patricia.
I don't think it's...
Petit capot.
And
Capot.
Yes.
none, yes, and yes,
The white.
Powdered sugar, the
Yes.
white.
Left.
um,
Habit.
corn,
I wonder what
Crown?
it's made out of.
corn,
Crown.
A
Crown.
horn, a horn from his head.
abondance,
Abundance. Many.
Abundance.
Many.
many
Much.
money,
Much.
Okay.
it's corn,
Many,
The
many,
non is with
many.
chocolate.
abundance,
And with
Crown.
powdered sugar.
Crown. You
it's
saying like royal? Royal.
yes,
Crown.
corn.
Crown.
On va regarder.
Abundance.
abundance.
Pat, would you want a piece of
I'm
that?
gonna taste it. Yeah, just a taste.
Or do you want to wait?
This is what my grandma made.
No, no,
This is
no,
a bread pudding.
Oh yeah.
It's
Corn,
raisins.
horn, yes, horn,
Horn. Horn.
Abundance.
Yeah, horn.
yes.
Horn. Okay, abundance. Horn, abundance.
No.
Oh, horn.
No.
Horn, okay.
Non chocolat,
None is
and
chocolate.
corn, abundance.
Horn. Horn, abundance. It's like horn of plenty, like we have in the
Which?
U.S. One on
That's
the left.
Fred. That's
Yeah,
Fred.
we have those in
What's it
U.S.
called?
Ours ain't like
Horns.
that.
Horns.
Yeah.
Horn. Okay.
Horns, yes.
I think
Horn.
And-
So they don't say H. They don't say H.
Cream
In
in,
the middle.
Crème.
yes.
I don't know how they make it hard like that.
Crumb.
That one is,
and
On dit jeune.
and chocolat, non.
oh,
On dit jeune.
Take it home with us or what?
Religieuse, non. Cake
Apartment?
is name.
Cinq
I have
Eat
francs.
it for
Cake
breakfast.
is
You want
name.
it?
Petit
And,
déjeuner.
Huh?
Petit déjeuner.
People thank you.
Maman, c'est quoi que vous mangez comme chocolat?
Oh, c'est quoi que vous mangez comme chocolat? T'as qu'à te lever, ma
take it with
chérie.
you.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Yeah, to go.
Éclair.
Eclair. Oh,
Éclair. And,
That's
Eclair.
and cake.
L'orage.
Cake.
Isabelle, qu'est-ce que t'as fait la petite prise qu'elle avait avec le caméscope, toi?
Je ne sais pas. Je sais pas. Non. No. No. And sleeping.
Yes, yes.
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Chocolat.
Okay.
Name.
Yes.
Name
Yes.
is éclair.
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 Yes. Yes.
Chocolate and café.
Yes, we have
Chocolate and
eclair.
coffee.
We have eclair.
Eclair.
In America?
Yes, eclair.
Mm.
French.
Ah.
This
Luigi,
is round
quoi, Isabelle?
with cream
Uh,
inside.
Isabelle,
They call it
Baba au rhum?
Isabelle,
no, they
No.
call it cream puff.
la petite qui était avec, elle est où la petite qui
Je
était
ne
dedans?
sais pas.
It's
Je
one of
sais qu'il y a un
those
truc
horns.
là, mais je sais pas.
On est on peut chercher.
No French restaurant,
Non.
many French confectionnaire, bakery.
Ah.
French dessert, yes. French
Pâtisserie-
dessert.
Pâtisserie?
French dessert in America here, French restaurant here. Yes,
Yeah.
many French dessert. Yes. Eclair,
Et pâtisserie, il y a beaucoup
croissant.
de pâtisseries françaises.
Yes. Ah oui,
Croissant,
yes.
pain,
Yes.
pain.
Pen, yeah, French
Yes.
pen, yes.
In Detroit?
Yes,
Detroit,
oh yes, yes.
Ah, I
Yes.
go in America.
Yes, you can eat, yes, you can eat. We can buy French wine in America. Oh yes, you can get French wine in America.
Go.
Oh yes,
Heineken too.
and Heineken. I don't know if you can get the 1664 though.
Or
You probably can't get
Or-
the 1664.
old beer.
Or the beer.
Old beer,
No, old
64.
That ain't beer.
Or-
Yes,
It's,
that's beer.
Ah.
This 1664. Right? How do you say it?
Say,
1664.
Yes.
yes.
Cap.
Yes.
Are you?
Okay.
You should learn as
1664.
many words
Yes.
if you want.
His name beer.
You have to drink enough wine in order to say these words. This wine does help you pronounce the French words.
But you and Alan ought to go down the
Young
basement and
Vin.
spend the rest of the night down there.
Yeah, we probably should.
Sample of it.
We should probably take one of each.
Oh yeah, you'd be here for years.
Now see, we are now at the Arch of Triumph, Triumph Arch. It is absolutely beautiful. You can't believe it. But look at the people, and as I walk along here, watch the cars. Watch how they do this all over France. They don't stop. When you get in, you have to get out of their way because they are going to go. That's the bus, but watch the speed. We understand why they have small cars.
Air France.
Yeah.
Boy, they got
Oh,
a
here
ton
comes the police. Police are... This is all around.
Well, when do you get up there and get the picture?
Honey, I will, but I want to get everything in the area too. Well, these buildings are right here by the arch. Look, and they're old buildings. They what? The Belgium ambassador lives in this building when he comes. I wonder where the American ambassador lives. Just look at these streets, everything, it's unreal.
Yes.
We are in front of the arch. Just look at the cutout work. And the traffic. Okay, we have to go. We're closer to the inside now. We can give you the police cars. See what the arch is like. Oh, the names that are written in here, up here, are the name of the battles that was done at the time of the war. Jokingly, hear the sirens. If somebody is important, I'll get the picture of all the police with our motorcycles. There they go. Somebody's important is here. Joke shockingly, Isabel says
Scott told me
Bill
Scott busted
Clinton
a
and Monica are here incognito. That is the Arch of Difference.
Big town. You've been very big.
Yeah, well, it's on.
Big company.
Architect. Architect.
And the sun.
I'm gonna go get another picture.
Here is the flame. It is for one of the ex-presidents of France. And they said he came here, lit the flame, and then he marched right straight down. And I can get over here. And that goes right through Paris. If you can see, and they said he went down there, sat down, and then all the soldiers and the cavalry marched right down there. This was done in memory of the unknown soldiers. It's celebrated, I believe it's on July 15th. It's like their revolution, end of their revolution. Here it shows the 4th of September, 1870, proclamation of the Republic. This is like a brass plaque on the floor as we walk through. The kids are standing inside the arch right now. It's very windy and cold. The coldest day we've had. But I'm going to sweep the area just to let you see what it's like. Look at the buildings. You see all the streets coming off, and it goes from away from the arch. And there's your, they call it the Arch of Difference. It's the newer one. All the streets go off of it. Just take a look at those buildings.
Bro?
How's that? See, I'll help out. The lady in a wheelchair, and everybody's helping. Scott and Elaine got her down there. So now we can get them coming up the steps. Smile! Smile! We are parking at the ambassador's, Belgium ambassador, headquarters or home of living. And we are on Avenue Mahan. We're not supposed to be here, and we just go ahead, and people just go ahead and park. And that's what we're doing. French. Okay. Yeah, no, that I want you to talk.
Donc, the monument is memories for the soldier French, for the world French, war French.
Okay. Is it memories of the French soldiers?
Yes.
Yeah. Memories of the French soldiers.
All wars. French.
French wars, yeah. Yes. And they're heroes.
No American.
No
Deutsch. French.
Just French soldiers. Okay. This is in memory of the Marines, and the name of it is Trocadero. And we're going right across the street there now. We just walked down to the corner from the Marine statue, and here from the Marine Museum. Here's a statue of Benjamin Franklin. I'll just get some building here.
And the road is named.
And the road is named Franklin also. And let's see. Okay.
Oh, in English?
Yeah. Of the United States, let's see, it says, on September 3rd, 1983, the bicentennial of the Treaties of Paris and Versailles, which secured the peace and established the independence of the United States of America, this tablet was offered by the National Society, the Daughters of the American Revolution, as a grateful tribute to the architects of these treaties who dedicated themselves to the best of all works, the work of peace. And that's done by Benjamin Franklin, or said by Benjamin Franklin. Oh, great. We are at the Eiffel Tower. And it tells how many, those are 314 days to the year 2000 is what it says on the Eiffel Tower.
Stop. You have the camera?
And there goes Grandpa.
I want my own camera.
Stop.
God, I said to buy 10 of these and you bring...
Opera and Palais Garnier. Two names.
Two names.
Two names.
The dome, the Golden Dome, is the opera house.
And ballet.
And the ballet. And the ballet. And it's right over, as you can see from the Eiffel Tower.
Many in 2 days, all day,
Yeah.
those days. And the children play and cone.
Oh, yeah.
And here. Many children. Because no car. And many stations. Rally car. And music. But children.
The second dome over there is
Dinaire.
Notre Dame. But I can't pick out which one she was talking about. The gold one is the opera.
Green.
This shows you the gardens that's right around the Eiffel Tower. It is so pretty. And there's a carousel down there naturally. These are the, I don't know what you would call them, but they're out at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower. And you take a look over there, and you can see the, oh, that was funny. I said bullfighter, and she said man. And that's at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower. We're very close. It's just like across the street.
Yes.
This is at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower.
I ain't gonna have enough.
Seine. Okay.
This is the Seine? Oh.
Baton Rouge. Seine.
Is Seine?
Seine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Je sais pas, non, I don't know. In Paris, Seine.
Okay. In United States, Louisiana City, Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, yes. Louisiana.
Name of city. Asian.
And we're going to be walking over there now. you can take a riverboat ride. Here, we don't, huh?
We plan on it.
Oh, I guess
I don't care.
I don't know if we do or not, but it's all covered. But anyway, see the buildings? And we're at the bottom of the arch. The river Seine. He's turning around. Now they're going to go all the way around. I know it.
That would have been nice with the other camera seat. I don't know why you didn't want to take that camera.
I only had 8 pictures left.
We could have bought and sell them, dear.
Here, been able to buy a camera.
Huh?
We could buy cameras too.
Yeah, okay. Looks like you said before we ever started out, I wanted to do that. You said no.
Because I said hours, so we don't have to worry about the... We are now on the boat taking a tour, riding on the Seine River. She is explaining to us in about 5 minutes we will be able to use an earphone which you hold by hand, and it will broadcast. It's already pre-recorded, and it will broadcast in English.
What part? What number English?
2. Number 2 is in English. And we'll have music, and that will let us know that we are to turn on to that channel. Those are all houses that people do you understand? Take your hood off. We are being serenaded. Serenade. Music.
But them are private boats.
Ça existe, c'est grâce à la Seine. Parce que le moyen le plus pratique de traverser la Seine se situe à la hauteur de l'île de la Cité. C'est pour ça qu'on a construit pour passer d'un côté à l'autre. C'est aussi pour utiliser le fleuve, la rivière, puisque c'est ainsi que les bateliers appellent la Seine. Car les premiers bateliers, la confrérie des Nantes. C'est sa raison, parce que Paris
Up until the 19th century, the Seine River was only navigable 160 days of the year. Now we can navigate it all year round. During our cruise, we will pass them. Coming up from some of the rocks and rocks and stones were from the storming of the Bastille. That's where the French Revolution started. We think. They're explained to us, but there's so much. This is the storming of the Bastille.
Les nymphéas. Oh, les nymphéas. Ils sont là, à gauche, au musée de l'Orangerie. Ah, tu veux parler des impressionnistes? Ils partaient ensemble, ou encore avec leur famille, comme tout le monde, pour pique-niquer. Enfin, à l'époque, on disait plutôt déjeuner sur l'herbe. C'est le début des dimanches au bord de l'eau. Renoir peignait beaucoup sa famille.
Oui, il peignait aussi en famille, avec Monet, Argenteuil, sur les bords de la Seine.
We just went under the bridge there, so I stopped the camera, and you can see the side of it.
Et voilà le quai Voltaire, avec les boîtes vertes et les boutiques.
La terre
Right
qui est
there,
un
that bridge is used exclusively for pedestrians. No autos on that bridge.
Quelle est Paris avec
This
deux
is where Paris
ceux qui ont
has
dominé
its
le monde
beginning.
il y a plus de 2000 ans.
Over 2,000 years ago. Julius Caesar wrote about Parisi in the year 53 before Christ.
Le pont neuf. Enfin quelque chose de neuf.
Ah oui, il a toujours été moderne. C'est le premier pont de Paris sur lequel il n'y a pas de maison. Parce qu'avant, il y avait toujours des maisons et des boutiques sur les ponts.
Il est à la fois simple et majestueux. Il est élégant.
Depuis 400 ans, il est resté semble. Restauré, réparé maintes et maintes fois, mais toujours à l'identique.
Et puis toujours à l'avant-garde, habillé de tissu par cristaux, empoté par Kelso.
On a stone
Avec 15 000 pots de bégonia qui
with no shop or anything on top, and it has remained the same. In 1985, it was...
Tiens, une anecdote sur le pont neuf. Louis XIV adorait les mandarines. À l'époque, on les appelait
I
oranges de
forgot
Chine.
what he said, I'm
Le pont
sorry.
neuf est alors devenu un immense marché de mandarines. Qui est à cet emplacement
You're on
depuis
the
le XIVe
left.
siècle.
Moi, je préfère le quartier latin,
Where the head of
à
the
droite,
police is.
avec la fontaine Saint-Michel et la Sorbonne.
Le quartier latin.
Le quartier des lettrés et des étudiants. Là où on parle latin. Du XIIIe siècle date de sa fondation jusqu'à mai 68. La Sorbonne est toujours restée indépendante de tous
And
les
Latin
pouvoirs.
has been spoken for 150 years.
L'université de gauche, l'État avec droite. Et l'église au milieu, sur l'île de la Cité.
We're coming into a place with a fountain, and the students use the fountain as a bubble bath. And it's a favorite meeting place for lovers. We find the fountain, we will take a picture of it. Notre Dame.
J'étais la gare rouge et je voyais le petit peuple des voleurs et des mendiants, ce qu'on appelait la cour des miracles.
Comment tu le sais?
J'y étais. Je voyais tout du haut des tours de Notre-Dame. Quasimodo, sonneur de cloche, Esmeralda et sa chèvre. Esmeralda!
Notre Dame. Look at you to walk right now. Yeah.
De la ruine par Victor Hugo. Et oui, il a milité dans son roman Notre-Dame de Paris pour sa restauration.
La flèche que tu vas voir derrière les tours a été rajoutée au moment de la rénovation par Viollet-le-Duc, il y a un siècle. Tout le reste est gothique, du XIIe.
Et la charpente a nécessité plus de 3000 chaînes pour sa construction. C'est pour ça qu'on la surnomme la forêt. Le bourdon, situé dans la tour sud, date du 15e. Et Louis XIV l'a baptisé Emmanuel. Il sonne uniquement pour les grandes occasions. En fa dièse, grave.
Coming back? We'll be coming back.
This comes out. Yeah. But look on the other side here. That's Notre Dame. We're on the Thames River.
The hotel of Flaubert. Here.
Over here is the Hotel Lafayette and Chopin and his lover live here.
point ne s'était tué lors de la Commune de 1830.
Ah bon? C'est la victoire de Bonaparte en Italie, alors?
Non plus.
Alors c'est quoi?
Alors, on ne sait pas pourquoi ce pont s'appelle Arcos, c'est comme ça. Un mystère de plus en Paris.
L'hôtel de ville, là, à droite. Le symbole de l'indépendance de Paris. Il en a fallu des révoltes pour que la ville se dégage de l'État.
Comme la Commune de 1871, les communards se battaient dans Paris et l'hôtel de ville a brûlé.
Oui, mais il a été reconstruit à l'identique. Aujourd'hui, en regardant la conciergerie, tu vois le château à gauche avec les 3 tours. Eh bien, on oublie que des milliers de personnes y ont passé leur dernière vie.
Tu sais, avant la Révolution, c'est là que séjournait le concierge. C'est le gardien de la prison royale.
Et pendant la Révolution, 2700 condamnés à mort y ont séjourné, même Marie-Antoinette, la reine dans la prison du roi. Et puis Danton aussi, avant son exécution.
Arrête, il est froid dans le dos. Ah, revoilà le film.
Tout le monde l'aime. Tous ceux qui visitent Paris veulent passer sur le Pont-Neuf.
On s'y promène, on s'y photographie et on y tourne des films.
Il y avait une pompe à eau à la hauteur du pont. Elle était là, devant, à droite, et prenait pratiquement 2 arrêts. Elle approvisionnait en eau le Louvre et l'écurie. Et elle s'appelait
La Samaritaine.
Oui. Il n'y a pas de mystère dans Paris.
Non, 700 mètres de long. Un monument pareil ne se construit pas en un seul jour.
Je suis François Ier et je construis la façade ouest de la cour Carré. Le style Renaissance. Je fais construire le pont royal. Pas celui-là, c'est le pont du Carrousel.
That's a picture of the Bastille with the buses in front of it. We're up on the road now. I hope it's getting a good picture of it. And this is the Concord.
Ça, c'est l'orangerie.
Concord? Concord. Yeah. You won't remember it. And look at the traffic. We're leaving the Eiffel Tower going towards Notre Dame. We are now at Notre Dame. They are cleaning everything here in Paris for the millennium. And these are the pigeons, and the gentleman is feeding them. It's wet and been drizzly here. Grandpa just walked by me. Look, notice the woman with the plastic bags on her shoes to keep them dry. And this is the area. With the tours. And Grandpa and Isabel, Elaine, Julianne, Juju. Juju.
Julianne.
Say hi.
Smile.
Merci, or not merci. Bonjour. And she's going to take a picture, but there is a statuette, a statue. I'm starting to talk the French. We've got some postcards to get a better picture. There's Grandpa. And ahead, as you can see, is Kathy and Scott. See, Scott's in the green coat. And Julianne's just running to him. Okay.
And sleeping. Remember?
Okay. Yes.
Yes, in Basilique Saint-Denis.
In St. Denis. St. Denis.
He's dead.
He's
there.
dead laying there in us at St. Denis.
Yes.
St. Denis.
Saint-Denis.
And his name is
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne. We would say Charlemagne. In America, it's Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne. Here in France, it should be Charlemagne. Okay. We are now having service at
Celui qui a été fort contre Dieu, tandis que Dieu se défendra.
down, as you can see, the Blessed Virgin holding the Christ child, and all the candles below her. And we just lit some candles. Elaine, Scott, Kathy, and Dad. Just a picture, and you can hear masses going on. It comes up. Here's a nice another with a Blessed Virgin and the Christ child. We are at the back of the church. A switch over here, and you can see the silver organ pipes. We moved over so we can get a better look at it. This is one of the pictures of the Stations of the Cross. Another station, Christ for Pilate, I believe. I can't see what the plaque says on the bottom. I am standing on Marguerite's and Arthur's porch to take a picture of their house and their neighborhood. This is the house next door. These are such old homes. That is the side view. And we'll just go around here and just see what now see how close their streets are. Very, very narrow. And those are like apartments over there. And over here also. When we came home the other night, the top house there, it wouldn't be at the roof area. Yeah, it was too. It was at the roof area. They were playing rap music and having a party, and that was about midnight. And here comes Angelique. She must have went shopping or something for us. She saw us. And Angelique is coming home. I noticed the steps. These are all tile. And this is their porch and the front part of their house. You're like up on the second floor. And yet that basement is at ground level. And there's the street. And they travel like crazy here. Up and down as fast as they can go. This is old French, yeah. Every house seems to have a fence around it. as you will notice, all their yards are cement, and the grates looks like wrought iron. This is the rose bushes. Look at, they're in blooms. Not very good, but you can see a little bit. And we'll go around here. We're going into the garage. See? All the lights. And the daffodils are coming out. They're about a month ahead of us, at least. And there's the back of the house. And it's the terrace area. Now, this is all in back of that little house. And their garage. And Marguerite's going to show us. She has everything locked up. While we were here the other night, two black men, stole a car from in front of Elaine's and Isabel's house. Isabel was very upset. The kids saw it being done, and that's their car. Yeah. Marguerite doesn't drive, but Arthur now can't either. So, anyways, they called the police, and the police patrolled the area. Up on top of above their door, you'll see the birds. Now that's a copy of the one they sent us, only ours is just the one bird. Their washer, and they have a stove there, and their dryer, and look at, she's got her sink, and her little cupboards. This is all in the basement, and a telephone. That's really nice.
Et ça, c'est en vacances. Non.
Okay, where you were born.
Non, né là, ici, là.
Okay.
Ok, en vacances, à Alsace.
Alsace,
Oui,
yeah.
oui.
Where you were, Alsace.
Oui.
That's a map of where she was born, right on the water.
Venez par là.
And we'll follow her.
Là, le cheval, là.
Oh,
Ouais.
Caesar?
C'est, non, Rémi. Papa Arthur.
This would be Arthur's father, Rémi.
Oui.
Rémi?
Oui. Ça, Marguerite, 20 ans.
Marguerite, very young.
Et Arthur, où c'est qu'il est Arthur?
Arthur, yeah.
Arthur, là, 20 ans. C'est lui, non? Ah, ben là.
Oh, Arthur's out here.
Tarzan. Et Arthur.
Oh, Raymond. That's Arthur, when he was a young man. Uh-huh. Ricq. And this is their wine closet. Look at, there's wine there.
Et là, pareil.
And there's wine there.
Et là aussi.
And there's bean.
Voilà.
Okay, everyone has a wine closet, a bean closet. Bean. We are now at Elaine's and Isabel's house. This is their home. And this is in Montfermeil. As you can see now, Arthur and Marguerite live in Gagny, Gagny. Their streets are narrow. Look how narrow these streets are. That's where you park your car. And some places have garages. And look at the iron fences. Everybody has these fences. I don't know if it's for security or what. Here comes somebody on a scooter. And watch the speed. And he is going. Maybe he thinks I'm a police. So, now he's coming. Oh, this is... And these are friends of Olivier and Nicholas. Let's see who this one is. This might be Olivier. No, this is Nikolai. Hello, Nikolai. They get back to the house, and there is the home. And it goes down into the garages under the house. Look at the beautiful yard. It's a small front yard. I'm walking into their backyard. All the stone, everything is stone and bricks. The tulips are starting to come up. I don't know what these are. And this is their backyard. Their basement, you come from out to front in the garage, beside the garage, and you go downstairs into the basement. And that's their back door. This is their backyard. Very small. And as I showed you at Arthur and Marguerite's, look at the tile on the porch. They're all like that. This morning, Marguerite went outside with her pail and broom and washed the back porch off.
See,
We are in Danaan.
Tell.
This is Choin Herbin, C-H-O-I-N.
We're in
We're in Danaan.
Danaan.
Danaan, yeah, Danaan.
France.
Danaan, France. Now,
And show them the other one behind you, Scott.
There's another name right here, Craig. Can you see that name? It ends in an L. There's a Herbin there, Herbin there.
A whole bunch of
Herbin.
names. That's the only.
So a whole bunch of Herbins. It's just,
Choin's the only visible.
can you read it, Tracy? It looks like an S-E, R-E-S-E.
Well, they're all piled on top of one.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them right here.
We got big piece of paper. We should.
Right here. What's this say down here? Anything?
A piece of paper. Mom, it looks like paper.
It says Family Herbin.
Yeah.
What's the name of the town?
you can't read it? What's the one next to
Anybody
you,
have a
Scott?
pencil on him?
This one?
No,
No.
it's this one right here. This is
That's
This is a
correct.
Herbin.
Leon.
Leon.
This is, and that's Leon.
C-O-N-E
Yeah.
Herbin.
Is it?
Leon
Yeah.
Herbin.
Well, that must be one of my great-great-grandfathers. Where does it say that?
He was on the
It was on
directory.
the map.
On the directory. There's no name on the tombstone, but it's in the on the directory
Family over there.
where it's at.
What's the death on that one?
This one here?
Yeah, is there a birth on it? Or
You can't read it at all, actually.
There's no writing whatsoever.
Does anybody have a crayon or a pencil?
There's no.
You have, Mommy, you have crayons in your jacket.
We are still in Danaan, and we have a name here of Demousel. It's D-E-M-O-U-S-S-E-L, and Ricq, R-I-C-Q, family. Now there's no year that we can see on it. Can't read the writing. It might be 18, I don't know. I can't read it because it's worn off so badly. We came back to the cemetery of Grandpa Ricq, and this is the tomb where he's buried. There's more than one buried here, but as the story went, we knew he had come back here and that his brother, who would have been Caesar, who is the grandfather of Arthur and great-grandfather of Elaine and Isabel, they didn't speak because Grandpa Ricq came back here with all the money from America that his children had earned and then spent it all here on women and partying. So when they buried him, they put him in the grave, but did not honor him with putting his name on the stone. That's more or less an unmarked grave. He's with the family because the family is buried here in this section, but they did not put his name on the tombstone itself. We're back at the tombstone honoring the war dad of Heron, and we want to be sure we got this picture. It's the reason I'm doing it again. I'll take it up close. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's Hordequin, Hennard, and then Herbin, Florimond. These people were killed in the war. And from 39 to 45, and then that's that one. Over here, it says the first ward. I cannot. Oh, 1914 to 1918.
Oh, you know that?
Huh?
Yeah.
French foreign league.
Really?
What's that? I
Up
didn't
at the
hear.
top, Indochina.
Oh,
The very top.
okay, Indochina. Okay.
Yeah.
She showed me where her great-great-grandmare.
At the very bottom of this, it says Louis Gordon And Jules Escalus is above it.
Oh,
1870 and 1871 is when they died.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing that.
And on this side over here, we have Leon Herbin. And this was in 1939, the victims of the city, 39 and 40. We walk into the cemetery here, and this lady is talking to this gentleman. And the one that's over here to the left with the purple and green coat on, just standing talking. She calls this gentleman in the green, and I believe it's her brother, the way we understand it. And he brings some papers over to us. Come to find out, they are related to Dad. Her great-grandmother is a relative, so naturally she is a cousin. And Tracy's right there getting all the information. She'll know it.
Tomb is the tomb of the French lady that...
It was a cousin.
It's a cousin. The dad's name is Gordon, and the name is not on there, but it is the lady's grandmother and grandfather that's buried here.
And they would be related to
They'd
Dad.
be related to Dad.
Another cousin. Here is another tombstone with Agatha Herbin, 1843 to 1921. Dad has that on his list. And this gentleman is pointing out the name LeBlanc, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but he's... They're checking things out. They're looking on Dad's book now to see what he's got. Right next to it is Eugene Hordequin, 1866 to 1937. And up above it is Desiree Hordequin.
Yeah, we got that.
I can't get the dates on there.
Yeah, that's
1900 something.
That's one.
But I can't make it out.
Three. It's 3-1. They do 1, 3, 3.
Wait, here's two?
There's another tombstone with Hordequin.
Wait, no.
And we did not have those dates, 1905, on Daddy's list, so we do have them now. Now that's 70. What, dear?
What? The Emily Hordequin that's new.
Emily Hordequin is new. Okay, we can put that on the records after when we get home.
When we get home.
Okay. Now here's a list of the Hordequins starting back 1864. And I think I'll try and get closer. Whoops. And we get all the dates on there. Better than, because some of these dates we don't have.
All of them.
All of them? We don't have all of them? Oh, wow. Okay, I hope we can see them. We are now at the Cathedral of Reims. It is magnificent. I believe it's better than Notre Dame. We were told that. Look at the picturesque, statues around by the door. We're going to be going up close, so we'll get a better picture of it. This is the area around it. Look at the buildings. Tour buses, we believe it says TUR, tour. Dad. Kathy. Yeah, they're looking at the girls and they're talking. The red hair, you can tell it's
turn it off and look at
the decoration of the statues around the walls. And the entrance to the church. Magnificent. Isn't that beautiful? It's on the door.
Alain, après, si on a le temps,
And there's
on
Grandpa
aurait pu
gonna walk
aller
up
faire
and
jusqu'à
see it.
Château-Thierry-Tues, cimetière américain, tu te souviens? Alain? Ouais?
They're starting to clean this area. They're getting ready for the millennium, the 2000. So a couple statues, I don't know if that looks to me like it's been cleaned somewhat, but maybe I'm wrong. And there comes Papa. Papa! And that is Isabel and Kathy walking up to him.
There's a bee on you. I can't even do what I said, being that fat.
One more going over the tourist building.
Going to? Oh, okay. We're looking at part of the original church, we believe. Look how small the rock, the stones and everything, how they piled them together. This is all fenced in, as if it was caving away there, and yet they're putting supports up.
We're on the side of the...
Yeah, it's on we're on the side of the cathedral.
Oh, look how beautiful it is.
It is beautiful. There's some more. We're on the side. We're over on the side again, but Craig noticed gargoyles.
The camera's picking them up.
Yeah, the camera's picking them up, aren't they? Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an automatic toilet. Scott just came out. We don't know how you flush the thing. You just go in and you had to pay 2 francs to use the toilet. This is where you pay. We just noticed after the door closed, then the toilet flushed.
Yeah.
This is as we walk in the church. Just look, as we entered the door. It's magnificent. This is, as I said, the Cathedral of Rheims. And we're looking through here. Now we're going to walk over there. Oh, I'm on. We are in the main cathedral now. This is magnificent. Look at the chandeliers hanging. I'm going to turn around. Here's the main door. Oh, we got you, Ellie. And look at the window. Look, glass. Oh, I can see. Isn't this wonderful? Ray, I can't believe it. This is better than Notre Dame, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm going to take this here.
Gonna take them, all of them. And that's a view over there of the windows. Okay. Yep.
At the beginning of the 5th century, St. Macatius established the first cathedral here on the site of former Roman baths. He dedicated it to Mary, the Mother of God. This Notre Dame of Rheims is one of the oldest Marian sanctuaries of the West. St. Macatius was to die here, beheaded by the Vandals, while attempting to protect the populace who had taken refuge in the church. According to tradition, it was here also that St. Remigius baptized Clovis and 3,000 Frankish warriors at Christmas in 496 AD. Traces remain of those first buildings. Up until the present day of the high altars has hardly changed its position. When Louis the Debonair, son of Charlemagne, was crowned emperor here in 816, the cathedral was rebuilt and enlarged, and subsequently was often altered. The stones of the ramparts were used for the work, and it would seem that the city's motto, God keep it, dates from that time. In this period, St. Bruno, a canon of Rheims, who was found to found the first Carthusian monastery, often came to pray here. In 1211, the first foundation stone of the present cathedral was laid. 25 kings of France were crowned here, among who were St. Louis and Charles VII, who had Joan at his side. St. J.B. de La Salle, born in the shadow of the cathedral, was one of its canons when he founded the Brothers for Christ Christian schools. The 1914 to 1918 war seriously damaged Notre Dame of Rheims, but the sculptures, the stained glass windows, and the tapes still tell of Mary and her son Jesus. The believer may prefer to recollect before the 17th century statue of Marie in the north transept, which points towards the tabernacle, where the Blessed Sacrament is often housed. But first of all, some advice. Sit down at the far end of the nave, be quiet, and admire the great harmony of the whole. Set your eye, follow the vertical lines rising upwards and meeting like arms and hands stretched out for prayer.
This is a sign in front. It says, "Dear visitor, welcome to the cathedral. Its doors are open to everyone. God offers a refuge here to the poor and princes alike. The outstanding beauty and vitality of the cathedral are here for all to enjoy. Everything is cause for admiration and praise. The great events of our country's history, whether happy or sad, have left their mark in this place so that you can share in our human and spiritual experience. Thousands of signs inscribed in stone and glass call for your attention and reflection. Who is this Jesus who is celebrated here? A community of believers built this cathedral. A community of believers still inhabits it today. For more than 15 centuries, Christians from the Reims-Ardennes diocese have gathered around their bishop to commune with Christ and keep faith with him in their daily lives. Thus, the Cathedral of Stone becomes a cathedral of believers who are happy to welcome you and offer you that friendship. Glory be to God, peace on earth. May God bless all mankind." And that's written by John Ballon, Archbishop of Reims, October the 16th, 1988 to June 30th, 1995.
In the 1914 through 1918 war, the cathedral was badly damaged, losing stained glass windows and statues. After catching fire and subsequently being shelled, it was raised from the ashes by an architect named Henry Deneux, thanks to donations from France abroad, notably from John D. Rockefeller. 20 years later, in July 1938, the solemn inauguration took place. Here in this cathedral, General de Gaulle and Chancellor Adenauer set the seal on the reconciliation between France and Germany on the 8th July 1962. Today, Our Lady of Realms is under attack from both the weather and pollution. Its survival is threatened once again. The statuary is undergoing major restoration work in an attempt to preserve this gem of medieval architecture.
Yeah.
And this is the red around here is the original church from, what is that?
That would be the 9th and
10th centuries. Then in the
blue, that's the 12th
century, they built this blue
added it on.
Church. They added on. And then in the 13th century, they built the rest of this gray.
And that's now the present cathedral. In the area occupied in the white by the church of the 5th century. That's just the 5th century. Isn't that wonderful? Here we're at the modern altar. As you can see, it's flat, and the priest would face the people. And in the back, behind it, would be the old altar with a cross on it. We're going to try and get up closer. There's the old altar. As you can see, that would be the priest chairs. This is magnificent. It is absolutely beautiful. And over there, there's another seat that's probably there maybe for the Archbishop. And we turn and look. Up there would be the organ pipes. Look at the windows. It's magnificent. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can't even tell you how tall that is, how high up. This is a small adoration center right next to the altar. As you can see, over there is the altar, and right there, taking down Christ removing him from the cross. Perfect time to be here. It's Lent. This is you see Craig's feet there. This is a stone in the floor. And of course we can't make it out. We don't know what it says. But looks like an angel of some sort. This is an area to adorate or to adore or adoration for Saint Teresa of the Infant Jesus. I hope we can see it good. And they have flowers there. This is the chapel of Saint Joseph, the spouse of Marie. See the chapel of Saint Joseph for the spouse of Mary. And this is a chapel, but it seems like your organ music is coming from here. And this is another small chapel. These are at the back of the church. And these are confessionals, one on each side. The old-time confessional. Small chapels that are all around the main church. This might be Joan of Arc. I think it is.
Because he was here.
Yeah. This chapel is to the side of the main altar. And it faces towards the front. Blessed Virgin holding the Christ child. And this is probably Christ with a child. Here's a model of the church. It's on the side wall. I hope it doesn't glare. And it's not going to come out very good. Okay. We're facing the main door going out. Yeah. Look at those chandeliers are just absolutely beautiful. This is the side door. Look at the size of the people compared to the door and up to the ceiling. We are now at the American Cemetery, and this is the memorial that was erected by the Americans to honor her dead during World War I. It's magnificent. It's huge. And we'll get down here. I have to adjust this. So we can read it. And this monument has been erected by the United States of America to commemorate the services of her troops and those of France who fought in this region during the World War. It stands as a lasting symbol of the friendship and cooperation between the French and American armies. This is the front of the monument.
World War I. But that division was there in the First and Second World War.
Third? Or was it 28?
No, that's the 28th. The 28th Division. That's the 3rd Corps.
Was that Marine Corps?
List all the divisions. 3rd Corps, 28th. Oh, here I got better. 20th Division. 32nd Division. 42nd Division. 77th Division. 93rd Division. And the symbol below it is their patch. This is on the floor, right in front. And it tells the French divisions. And there is a copy of the map.
Go straight up from there.
Yeah.
Time on
Time
in the
glory of their deeds.
So go straight up and look at that eagle. Daddy, did you see the eagle?
Fun
Look at the eagle. It's huge. we have the 1st Corps, 26th Division, 4th Division, 3rd Division, 2nd Division, 1st Division. This monument is standing on the area called Chateau Thierry, T-H-I-E-R-R-Y. Apparently, I don't see a building that they would call that. Terry wants us to buy a chateau, but if we buy a chateau, this would be the area. I don't know where the chateau itself, or the home I should say, would be. In late May 1918, the German army made a surprise attack along the Aisne River and advanced rapidly toward the Marne. Allied reinforcements were hurriedly brought up, including the 2nd and 3rd American divisions, which went into position directly across the German line of advance toward Paris. After severe fighting, these divisions definitely stopped the progress of the attack on their front, and the line stabilized. The German forces, having driven a deep salient roughly defined by the rains, Chateau Thierry, and Soissons into Allied territory. The last great German offensive of the war on July 15th included an attack in the eastern part of the salient, and there the 3rd American Defense Division and elements of the 28th were important factors in the successful defense of the Allied positions. On July 18th, the Allied troops began a general counteroffensive against the whole salient, in which the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 26th, 28th, 32nd, and 42nd American divisions, most of which served under the 1st and 3rd American Corps, took a brilliant part. This offensive was a complete success, and by August 6th, the enemy had been driven beyond the Vésée River. Later, the 4th, 28th, 32nd, and 77th American divisions and elements of the 3rd and 93rd played a prominent role in the desperate fighting on and north of the Vésée. Of the 310,000 American soldiers who fought in these operations, 67,000 were casualties. Oh, 67,000. This is the cemetery where those men were buried from the First World War. We just left the monument. This is about 7 miles away. And over here are where they are buried. I'm going to walk over there. We always see this in pictures, and you wonder what it's like. And this is just the one of them. I'm standing at the first row. Everyone has a name engraved. And this one happens to say Paul McGrath Kidwell, Private, 5th Regiment, U.S. Marine Corps, 2nd Division, California. He was killed June the 6th, 1918. Okay.
Alors, quand les ailes tournent, ça fait tourner ici le grand rouet.
Okay.
1,40 m de diamètre.
All right. When this, you know, when turns the what do you call it?
The blade.
I forget my English. The blades of the. Sorry, I forget my English sometimes. It's terrible, you know. Blades. It turns a big wheel and then turns this and then turns this, and then you have a stone, a large stone. What do you call it? You know,
Big stone. Yeah.
You know, a grinding stone. See, and it turns the whole everything.
1 tonne 7.
1 ton and 1.5 tons.
It's a stone. Yeah, looks like wheat.
Here, look.
Actually,
Le blé
That's how they make flour.
monte par barre.
the wheat goes up after it's brown. The wheat is brown, it goes here.
They grind the wheat up here.
How does it go
And
up
then it
there?
goes up here. Well, it's probably like a...
Comment ça,
Yeah.
posez la question, comment ça monte? Il monte dans quelle manière? Comment
You know
Ça tourne là.
don't you?
Okay.
Oh, there's
Flour.
belt.
That turns. The belt turns.
Belt. So the wheat goes
And the
down
wheat
here,
goes down.
it goes up, and then down into here.
And then it comes down.
This is the
Very
final.
This is the grind.
Ça s'appelle la grenille.
It comes up. That's what he didn't tell me.
Okay.
It comes up and it goes here.
Okay.
Ça tombe ici.
Ça tombe ici.
Okay, and shake that out.
The wheat falls down and then binds it in.
It takes off the shaft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
skin.
Yeah, all right. And that's what you
Yeah.
have. Actually, they're old. They're
So
old.
that brings the
That
all the way up.
the wheat up.
So
There's
this brings up
This brings the wheat up. The wheat
from way down below.
En étage en dessous.
And the wheat drops down.
Non, externe and
From not the from the
And goes down. The wheat drops down in that hole and goes down
no,
here.
from the first floor here, or second floor, wherever it might be. And then it comes
Goes down,
here,
yeah.
it goes here.
Down
Well,
into-
This is kind of modern because in some of these they
The
have
wheat comes up this thing.
the miller had to bring the sacks
Strap
out.
here, it goes down,
Yeah.
So, but
goes
this is
down in there.
But actually, it's a
and then it
window that's
grinds.
rebuilt because the
It looks
window.
like this is new.
Alabaster.
Oh, yeah.
Alabaster boards,
Yeah.
for making plaster.
Yeah.
And here there's
Oh,
pouring
7 minutes
plaster.
left.
They're gonna make a big part, in a couple of years it's gonna be finished. But, this whole thing,
Alors.
I can't tell you the name of it.
You pivot.
Quand ça va
Pivot.
When it
Oh,
goes too
yeah.
fast, it opens up and it slows down the.
Yeah. What do they call it in the engine? Not a regulator.
You know, it's, I'm trying to think of the weight of it now.
What's this in a gasoline engine? Governor.
What's the governor?
Governor.
Governor.
Régulateur, oui.
Okay.
It's a governor, it's a governor.
Governor.
Alors, ça baisse la meule. Quand ça va vite, ça baisse la meule.
When it goes fast, it lowers the grinding stone.
Ah.
And then it slows down
Mais
everything.
ça écrase. Et ça tombe ici.
The wheat falls there, that after it's ground, it falls there, and it goes into.
There's your
Mm-hmm.
Tracy.
Pick you up? Tracy, you want to pick
Here,
you
you
up?
want to see the wheat?
There, look, see how it turns it.
See, it turns. We're sifting the wheat.
They're sifting the wheat.
No. Thank you.
What's that, your?
Ça s'appelle
Could you?
On est en anglais, là. Don't tell me in English. She told me to name in French, but I said don't ask me to translate it.
There.
And then
Right
here,
there.
There it
you see the flour, right, basically.
Et le son ici.
This is a straight.
Yeah, that's more like the chapter and everything, that's where it goes back. More like a shaker.
It's gonna
Yeah,
take
shaker, you can call it
better.
Filming movies.
Yeah.
We used to graphite. You heard of graphite already? That's where I used to work. You have like a mill, grind it all up, and then have a shaker go like that, and make sure it's
You want to get through
Okay, make it finer, yeah.
some fine.
It's up to you.
Yeah, you could probably shaker, that might be a translation. I have no idea, never. Here you see all the tools, the different tools for, they use for instance, making the stone wheels. Because you had grooves in the stone wheels.
Yeah.
Like them. And once in a while, when the grooves start getting, worn out, they have to redo them on the.
Okay.
Remake them. Don't ask me to speak English. It's great.
Sunday morning, and this is a table of bread. And then we go over here. They have vegetables and lemons, rutabaga. And look at the people in line. And here we have chickens cooking, like a rotisserie. Potatoes are there.
Yes.
Yes.
No odor.
No.
Aroma. No.
No.
Picture. Okay.
The picture's okay, but no smell.
No.
Yeah, we got He's cooking, he will sell this. Over to the other side, it's just like a big flea market. All the stuff that they have to sell. This is Japanese. And there they have the egg rolls. All the good stuff. Okay, they go right across the street. We have McDonald's. These are the vendors. There is shoes over there, and over here is I don't know what. They have clothes. We saw underwear before. Look at the people. And over there we have onions, potatoes, all different kinds of potatoes. Or there's bags of onions. Look at the people. On one side. Just look at
there. You want to see it?
What?
There's escargot right up here.
Escargot. Escargot, it's onions.
No, it's snails.
Oh, they are snails.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but that looks like onions from here.
Snails, go look at them.
Okay, I will.
like snails.
Yeah, I can smell them.
See?
The smell better go into the camera.
Ew, it's gonna break the glass.
Let's take a regular picture of everything.
Yeah, if she takes it way down, you can see the tall building down there. We have walked that far, and that's just a mixture. Not really.
I want to get some strawberries.
And the look at now we've got a lot of plants. Still a mixture. It's just a huge flea market that lasts 3, 4, 5 blocks at least. And now we're going right down. This is a fish market.
Bananas, the pizza.
Oh, yay!
Okay, that was, take a good look. That's the pig head. And then you got your pig's feet.